What is going on, everybody? Sam Dog, the infamous 253, coming at you guys with some breaking news. Actually got NFL Network on TV, but this Friday, New York Giants quarterback Eli Manning will officially announce his retirement from the NFL and the New York Giants. Eli Manning, drafted out of Ole Miss by the San Diego Chargers to begin with, but then there was something due to a controversy with one of the coaches that Eli and the Mannings didn't like, and so it resulted in the Giants and the Chargers trading draft picks, which was Phillip Rivers, who went to the which they swapped their draft picks, which Rivers then went to the Chargers, and Eli Manning to the New York Giants, and the rest is obviously history. From 2004 to 2019, Eli Manning's career went from as the starter until Daniel Jones took over and as the main starter in 2019 after a couple of weeks in the 2019 season. Obviously, he threw a lot of interceptions, but then he threw touchdowns as well. But I know a lot of people would talk about the interceptions, but Eli Manning came up really big. Obviously, if you want to talk about top Eli Manning games, I'll name a few. I'll name some of them. Obviously, you got to talk about the NFC Championship game against the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field in 2007 in that sub-zero degree weather that they toughed out, playing against the number one seeded Green Bay Packers as a wild card. Obviously went through Tampa Bay and then went through Dallas to get to the NFC Championship game. And we all know how that turned out, where Favre's last pass as a Packer was an interception and then took a little bit, and then Eli drove him down, set up Lawrence Tynes to kick that game-winning field goal. And then, obviously, in my opinion, the greatest Eli Manning game of all time, Super Bowl 42. That will always go down. I know that and Super Bowl 46 are probably going to be known as the top two Eli Manning games, but number one obviously has to be Super Bowl 42 when the Patriots were in the lead in that fourth quarter, and then Eli just goes on the field, puts together one of the most masterful drives to dethrone the Patriots from a perfect season. And the best throw of that drive happened on that huge third down play. Eli Manning takes the snap, and it looks like, I remember I was in ninth grade when Super Bowl 42 happened. I thought Eli was going to get sacked on that very play. I was at at a friend's house, me and my dad up in Lake Tapps on Inlet Island at one of the teachers houses from my junior high at Stall, Mr. Caruza's. We all watched that game together at his place up at Lake Tapps. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, oh my god, how did he break out of that? And then he just let it rip down the field, and all of a sudden you see David Tyree catch that ball right on there, and Rodney Harrison ripping at his arm, 200-pound defender, and he's able to hold that ball on his helmet with his fingertips. I remember just thinking, oh my god, how the hell did he catch that? It's like, that was probably, to me, one of the greatest catches I ever watched happen on TV in Super Bowl 42 when Tyree made that catch. The most memorable play in Super Bowl history, and probably one of the greatest, and to most people, the number one greatest play in Super Bowl history was Tyree's helmet catch. And then you know the rest. Then Eli is able to hit Plexico Burress wide open for a go-ahead touchdown, and the Giants would dethrone, would make the Patriots 18-1 instead of 19-0 in that 2007 season. But man, and then obviously later on Super Bowl 46, where he throws that pass to Mario Manningham on the sideline, another crazy catch, and then they tried not to score the touchdown too fast to give the Patriots time for a comeback, but the guy stumbled, and then they stopped him on that Hail Mary, and then that's how Eli got the second ring. But all I gotta say now, good run, Eli Manning. Had a great career, and obviously they're showing the New York Giants, and I got the TV on it here with the New York Giants thanking Eli Manning as Eli Manning announces his retirement. And in the background on the 10, they have Eli hoisting the Lombardi Trophy from one of the two Super Bowls. But to me, greatest Eli Manning game of all time, Super Bowl 42. And that's how it is. So, yep, as of today, Eli Manning announces his retirement. Shout out to the entertainer talking sports. I bet you he's doing a tribute video to Eli Manning. Same with Bad Dog 7676, Kid Blue RB 27, few Giants YouTubers I know out there, and then also, yeah, just thought I'd come out here, do my video to talk about the Eli Manning retirement. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Still got to do my Super Bowl preview with Dallas next week. But yep, Eli Manning officially hanging it up for good. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention. Russell Wilson has never lost to a Manning because he beat Eli 23-0 in MetLife Stadium. He beat Eli Manning 23-0 in MetLife. Russell Wilson's beaten Eli Manning 3 times, and then of course he beat Peyton Manning twice, including the Super Bowl, and of course that overtime game in the 2014 season, which I happened to be at too. So Russell Wilson has never lost to a Manning. Just had to point that out. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Sam Dog the Infamous 253 signing out. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. And as always, go Seahawks.